Hi guys, I'll just give both channels a minute to like on. Looks like I'm on in YouTube, and it looks like I'm on in Facebook. So how's that? Okay, so this card is, we've got this new DSP coming out. Now the catalogue is open tomorrow, so if you drop on Wednesday morning at 10, I will show you through the whole catalogue. Did you like that? That was just a wee sneak peek. So I've sent out a few of these to people who shop with me, and so they should get theirs in the mail hopefully tomorrow. So September the 3rd's the day, so if you come tomorrow you will see me show some things on there. So this DSP is the one we're using today, but we're also using the front and the back, and I'm not putting all the trees all over it, so don't worry. But this is called Modern Christmas, and I've just got the DSP on their own, not the stamps and that go with it, because I didn't want to. I spent enough. But look at this. I don't know. That's, if you look at the other side, what I'll do is one side up and one side down. So that's that one side and that's the other. That's one side and that's the other. Okay. Another, that's one and that's the other. One. We've had something like that before in the kids one, so that's quite good. Isn't this lovely, the wee trees? I like that. And you want to go to Spotty? And then look at that. Oh, that must be the one from under the other side. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And they must have that twice, do they? Oh no, I must have just got it mixed up. So they're really nice, but tonight I'm using the stars and the trees. So that's the modern Christmas 12 by 12, and everything's written in my you'll see this written at the front when you go for your when you open up the page. It tells you all the information, all the cut ingredients and the instructions, not how to put it together because you watched the video for that, but what you're cutting, how you're cutting it. That's just what I've got. So I am using again today the Jolly Delivery, because remember last couple of weeks ago I made this one, and because I've got a couple of grandkids I really have to make another one. So I made that one, so that was a fun fold. You'll find that under Jolly, it will be just Jolly Delivery in that. So this one's giving you another name so you know there's two. So you can buy these stamps and that tomorrow. So this is a second one with it because, you know, got some grandkids, got to give them both a card or there'd be trouble. So when I made this one, it made me think of the cat and the fiddle, and the cow jumped over the moon and the dog ran away with the spoon. So actually it's the bear run away with the presents and the cat went over the moon. I was trying to put a tree in here with in here. So I was trying to do this and trying to put it inside with the circles like there. But I couldn't cut it out and get it in. It didn't look right. So we're going to try something with those another time, okay? Just my crazy cray person I am. So this one has got, so that's the level there, and that's the trees on the back. So you keep your circle when you cut it out. So let's get cracking with that. And the card, you've got to put the envelope in. Okay. So again, this is pretty simple. We've got the DSP and we've got cardstock, is 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're just doing that straight in half at 4 1/8. We've got stylish stamps. We're using the second circle, and then we've got the Jolly Delivery dies and stamps. So that's a different set. Some white cardstock for inside and out, some bling bling, flat pearls, bling bling, gotta have it, got some colours. So that was one of the circles that I cut out, that I had taken out of the front, which you'll see again tonight. I'll have another one, and then I've gone along and cut the trees out, but I kept that in case when I did the next one it didn't come out in time. I don't know why that's there. So I am using Misty Moonlight and Timid Tiger and Night of Navy, and I forgot to get them out, so give me one sec. Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy and Timid Tiger, and it's coming, and there it is, Timid Tiger. So they're the colours we're using to do some blending with. That down there, and I have got a blending brush over here. You can see, look, I did a bit of all over side, so I've got a couple of blending brushes just sitting there. Alright, so one of the first things we're going to do is I'm just going to get this together. I haven't got any shadows on here, so down the middle and down, and then I'm just going to use my bone folder and make it, you know, that. Oh, look at that. I had my class today. It was a really busy day, and I don't seem to be showing my netties. Should be showing. That's all playing, isn't it? So hello to everybody, and yes, the instructions are there, and they get really long and skinny on Facebook because there's so much to do. So I've got one for the inside and one for the outside, and I think they're both exactly the same. That's the one I want there because it's all even around. And so those measurements are all there waiting for you. So we're going to work with that first because that's going inside. And now I know why that other strip was in there. So the other strip was there because we put it down here. So I might do that to get it all rid of. Put that on there out of the road because you know what happens? That's the top one. Just doubling check. I want the one that's got the... Yeah. I think they're both the same. But I really do want the top one. It is a bit smaller, so we're going to cut that down. I've just grabbed two of my standard bases. Okay, so we are going to stamp in here, but it's only a cat, so he'll be fine if I put him on while he's in there. He's not going to jump over that moon. Must be due for a new glue. So remember when you use a new glue that often they are very, very, very thick and full, so they come on fast. Okay. Oh, got to open it. I just was cleaning my drawers out the other day, doing a bit of clean-up after I got ready for my card class today. I had all my stuff out, making sure I made all the kits up, and opened my bottom drawer in one of my cupboards to check on my glue, and I had like 10. I've obviously brought way too many, but I go through them a lot with class. So today was good. We did 4 cards, and they're all on Nette's. If you're coming on and you're not on Nette's, log on to, if you're on Nette's, not on YouTube, log on to, what did I see there? Oh, I thought I saw some glue. Log on to YouTube, because everything gets taken off Nette's on Facebook within, it's not fair. They're really quick. They're just out with them after 3 months. And then onto that, we're putting this. So I'm just going to measure that to there. I like to leave a little bit of white, because like the whole card has that little extra of white around. That's it. So yeah, we made 4. We did my one that I've done on Facebook and YouTube with prairie grass. So we did that today, and they were making them for Father's Day cards. So that was really nice. And one girl took it for her wedding anniversary tomorrow. So that was cool. That's not going down very much. I might give it just another little down. Right, so we'll pop that away till we have to stamp the cat with ears. See the cat? See the cat there with the ears? It is night here in Australia, so I am having my little gin and tonic after a busy day. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to check on the top measurements for the front. And you know what, the black ruler is the best one to have, because it has white marks. So the white here is 3.5, and it should be 5 1/4. No, it's not. It's 5. Because it's top matte, I want to have a bit of a more the dark around it. I love it in the black. So oh, goodness gracious, I just did that. 3.5 by 5. Let's see. 3.5. So you can see that's what I normally leave on for my normal inside mats and that, but I want this one to be a little bit smaller to have a nice border around it. Okay, so now while we've got that out, we're going to cut our DSP, and that is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And 3/4 by 3. I'm just making sure I've got that right. You know what? Because I'm not cutting it as a top mat, I always stop and have another look. Isn't it ridiculous? But I've been doing this for a long time, and I still do. So now, see, it's not, it's just over 3 1/4. It's on 3 1/4. Yep. So it's 3 1/4. Doesn't look very big, does it? But it is. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is get my stylish shape, and I'm using the second one. I'm using number 2, and I'm cutting it out in about 1/2 inch, I would say, down from the top. A little bit further there. Okay. So I've got my little boss here. These ones fit in there. And okay. Just down a bit. You can put tape on if you want it. I don't. I'm going to do it like that so it gets me enough time to push it through. That down, so we've got keeping this one. Now see how I showed you, see the trees there? And that is in the circle. So I'm keeping all of that, and I am just simply cutting these trees up and down. So it's good, you can keep your paper and use it. And the trees, so they're easy to, you don't need to snip them away. Okay, so I'm going to keep that. And I've got this. Now, this is my white. I'll throw that in the bin so I don't think I'm using it. Now, I said you can just put a pencil in there and just do a little circle, really light. And now we're going to do some blending. So, here's my stamp pads. So we've got a bit of dark Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, and Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, and Timid Tiger. Now, I think I've got, right, we'll just be really clever with this. Alright, so we've got our Night of Navy first. Oh, I think he might need inking up. Yep, we might be needing to ink this one up a bit. Oh, not really, because that's nice and dark. So we've still got our circle there. Okay, now over on the light one, I'm going to grab it from the other side and just put a bit of light in there. Alright. Right. I'm going to take those off for a second. And I'm going to just grab another one of those. I want to get fresh Timid, and I don't want to. So now we're just putting a bit of Timid Tiger in to give you the effect of it being at night. Okay? Over there. There's a. It's not right and a boreas. What's that called? It's not really like that. So I think that's all we need with them. Pop them over the side out of the road. So when I wash these, if you've got these, just wash them. Wash them in cold water and do, I'm just concentrating on getting over to Nette's and seeing why it's not. There it is, it's live now. Oh no, back. Ah, there I am. So wash them in cold water or warm water, and I brush them on the bottom of the sink bit to get that off, and then I put it on some you know, your paper for washing things, handy towels, and just leave it sit there and soak out once it's got it out, and it normally gets all of it out. So that's where they go this afternoon, along with my from class today. I got too much, I got a new wink of Stella and squirted it, and it spent it all out. So they've got to be washed. Alright, so that goes into there. Oh, I'm looking, this catalogue's got a nice lot of Christmas in it. And I've gone over a little bit with that blue, but yeah, I did there too, a little bit of blue shadow on there. So we'll glue that down. So I suppose everyone, I like to get ready for Christmas now because I like to send about 30 cards and I make them all, and a good time to do it is September catalogue comes out tomorrow, so we get a pre-order, so I have pre-ordered this. But again, because I've made 2 cards, they're brother and sister, we better do the same or we'll be in big trouble. And so now what I'm doing is just putting the trees down to come across here. So when he jumps over his forest and all of that. Just a bit of that on the bottom. Now, I might have to take that back up for a second and put a little dot on each of these. Try again. Okay, I'll hold that. Little pressure. And that's it. Okay, so now we have to do our bears and everything. So this is the colouring in time, playtime. I might add that to the card now so I don't lose it. You know, this happens. Put a bit of extra because there's a lot on it. I don't want that to come off. Someone was saying on one of the other stamping demonstrator sites that someone sent a card and they paid extra so it wouldn't go through the rollers, and when it arrived half of card. Cut in half. I was thinking, oh my goodness. I know the poster's gone up. It's like $3 to send them to America. And luckily I only have about 2 people in America. Probably 4 or 5 in Holland. And we do about 6 in Scotland and then New Zealand, so I do spend a lot on postage. Okay, where are we? Going to stamp and pop that out of the road for a minute. So we need to stamp out the bear, and we're going to do the cat inside and the bear and the cat for outside. So I've got some scrap paper from today's card making, and we want the bear. Now I've already done the saying, and the saying for me, I did it in a silver embossing. It's hoping this Christmas is the most magical yet. Now I did that with my embossing powder. You've all seen that, but I did that in advance. And you know, if you look at the other card I did with these, I did the reverse dog. I did a dog that and a dog that way. So jump on and have a look at those if you need be. And I also need, what was my saying in here? Oh, there was none inside. So I just need the cat. Right. So with our memento. Okay, so we've got one cat inside, up here. And one cat we're going to colour in and cut out. And we also, on our envelope, got a nice envelope here. And I put a cat jumping up over there, because we don't write over there, Americans do. Put that back. So are you guys starting stamping yet? Are you starting your class, getting your Christmas cards started? I know it seems early September, but it rolls around, and you really, if you're going to post your cards, you want to post them early. And always post them before the 1st of December if it's Australia. So we're going to do one on the envelope. And I'm going to do one on the... will I fit that in? Yes. Always use your scraps up. That's what I do. Okay, so my cat on this one, I've done him a little bit grey with a little fluffy around him. And I haven't done his things individually. His bag, because I'm just giving him a good old backpack, because I don't like the presents on it. I'm sure they'll look better on other things, but I like just he's got his bag on, and he's got glass, he's got his leafies, Christmas leafy things up there. Oh, that didn't do very well. I'll wipe that out a bit. I used the wrong end, what a goose. Okay, and so I also put a little bit of this, lightened him down, just gave him a bit of brown tails and feet. Just give him a bit of a, might be that type of cat that has a bit of, like a tiger cat or something. Alright, so in pecan pie, I'm going to go around the bear on the edges, and this is the dark one. Okay. Squiggly there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is colour them all in the light using the big end. So there's a big and a small on the Stampin' blends. Oops, I've got dark, so I've coloured them in all the outside and his light. Go back and fix him up. Nose was meant to be dark. Okay, and I'm just going to sort of go a bit around, a little bit there. Okay, and then I'll go back with the large end and fill them in nice and fast. Makes his coat look a bit different. I think you'll like this new catalogue. There's some nice things in it. I've bought a few things. Okay, look at that. Now I have got the present. Now this present had two, see the ribbon up the top, but I'm making it join because I like it looking like a big double present that's done up. So I'm going to do this. Alright, see, I rearranged the stamp to suit myself, and in the gold I'm going to make him a gold band up there with the ribbon. See, looks better, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. Well, it's my game, isn't it? I can do what I like. And the other present is in the green as well. And this is the really nice old olive. Okay, so they're done. So back with the little boy. And my little boy. And so I've got that and the bear. And I'm going to cut that off there and keep my scrap. I say that all the time. Now you could use tape if you're not sure if you'll get it, but I sort of have this trick. I put that on in up high. Oh, that didn't work, did it? I do it up high. But I'll just show you with the masking tape. It's not masking tape, it's it's that Japanese, what do they call it? I can't remember. If I could find the opening, I'd be better off, wouldn't I? I think it's there. No. I don't know where that opening is. Yep, got it. Okay. It's not wasabi. There's something beginning with W. Okay, so I'm just going to grab 2 pieces. And so next time I'm not fooling around for 5 minutes, I'll just fold that over there. And I keep that on my bench. So what I'll do is line that up again. Okay. And I'll put a big piece through there. And then I'll line the pussycat up. So don't have any fiddle. Looks like I've got a cat in a hat and a, what was it? Jumped over the moon. The horse cow jumped over the moon, but I got a bear and I got a cat. So I don't seem to do things what other people do. Okay. And my table might start jumping for a minute, but we'll be, oh, there you go. Done. No, it wants a bit more. And that doesn't stick like if you put sellotape on it. So that's better. Well, I love the white around the outside of the bear. He stands out a bit more, doesn't he? Okay, so with the bear and the cat, and I've just got the saying, which I did versamark on the black, and then I stamped it with the versamark, and then I put the silver embossing on it. Okay, and I'm just cutting those. Oh, I cut in too much on that corner. Alright, I'll turn that over, and all of that has the joy of meeting my dimensionals. And right, look at my pick and tool. I put pink in it so I'd remember, but I've got so many of them now that I don't remember. Okay, so you put one there and one there. The bear will definitely be putting a few more. You don't need to put heaps, it'll stay on. And the greeting. Okay. Okay. All of them off. And our bear, I'm going to line that bear right up onto the corner there, so his tail comes out on the black. So it looks like he's lifted a bit. And greeting is down here. Make sure it's got it the right way. And our cat jumps over the moon. And look at that. Now we just got to put some bling on there. Look at these ones. So that's some pretty peacock there. No, it's not. It's Secret Sea and it's in colours. Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Ducky something, and Slush. I don't like that slush colour. Isn't it funny? You get used to colours you like and you don't. And so I have used these darker ones. I think they're quite nice. So I put them up here. I think I've used up there. And I've put one at the top of the tree. Might just put it in here because you can see it better. And the third one, if I can, will I put it down there? And that's it, folks. How easy is that? That is quite a fast card, I think. So I hope you liked it over YouTube and Facebook. Give me a tick and subscribe and help my channel grow, because I'm not growing really big. So I hope you like that, and I think I'll have some happy little kids getting those cards on Christmas Day. Now tomorrow, if you come, I'm doing a new technique that I haven't done before here. So if you want to come and have a look, 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning, which of course if you live in America, Wednesday's more in the afternoon or night. But I'm here tomorrow morning, and thank you for joining me. Really nice to see you.